His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali on Monday opened the first of several stakeholder consultations on the draft local content policy framework, which will maximize the level, quality and benefits of participation in the petroleum sector value chain by Guyanese. Dr. Ali was joined by Vice President Dr. JAGDEO and Minister of Natural Resources Honorable BHARRAT for the meeting at the Arthur Chung Conference Center. President Ali told the meeting of private sector officials and representatives of international oil companies that the policy is not limited to the oil and gas industry, but is set in a national development framework.
Local content is not about oil and gas alone. If you're under the mistaken belief that local content is about oil and gas alone, then we'll be commencing the development of this document from the wrong perspective. Whilst the oil and gas sector would be one that will be critically targeted in the local content strategy, the local content strategy is an overarching strategy that will cover every single sector of our development.
The strategy has among its focus the insurance and banking sectors, increasing manufacturing and industrial capacity, human resource transformation and training and development. Dr. Ali said the oil and gas sector is the catalyst that will move others forward.
As our country continues to grow and change in nature, different aspects of the economy will evolve. The document or local content policy has to continuously evolve with the development of our country. And that is why, for us, the local content policy has to be a living policy. It has to be a policy that is flexible, a policy that is responsive, a policy that has great clarity, a policy that sets the framework through which all those who are engaged, not only in the oil and gas sector, but the forward and backward linkages of the oil and gas sector, all would understand fully what are their responsibilities to local content.
Vice President Dr. JAGDEO said the PPPC government had made a promise, particularly in the oil and gas sector, to have a local content policy to guide the actions of those investing in the industry. That, he said, begins with sharing prosperity, the overarching principle for the development of the sector.
We cannot develop this sector where the bulk of the benefits redound to only to the investors, and Guyanese do not see any improvement in their lives, or they cannot share that prosperity. The resources belong to them, and they have a right to share this prosperity.
Stakeholders, meanwhile, thanked the government for the timely initiative, which they said will guide them in their endeavors.
For us, we also welcome what you talked about, President, with the policy being something that is akin to more of national development and not just for the oil. The policy, as you're talking about today, is for the oil sector, but this is part of something that you're looking at nationally as well.
I really would like to congratulate the team that worked on this. I would say thank you very much for taking many of our comments. See it in the document, and we're fairly happy. Anything else we will develop. Thanks very much.
The draft policy says Guyana will approach the development of its petroleum resources, people and businesses in a pragmatic, collaborative, transparent and accountable manner with clarity of purpose.